We got anime game news. We got My Hero Ultra Rumble with a brand new season. We got the first DLC for Sparking Zero. We got some fighting game news as well today. Lots to talk about. Welcome to today's Around the Bush. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Around the Bush for January 24, 2025. The headliner is the Season 9 for My Hero Ultra Rumble. And as such, we have Medium Smoke in the house, our My Hero correspondent. How's it going?
Hello, everything's fine over here.
Nice. Now, as you guys know, I stopped covering this game a while ago, so Smoke is the guy that I lean on to keep an eye out for what's going on in this world of Ultra Rumble, because I can't keep my eyes on everything. Now, this season is apparently bringing new costumes as usual, bringing a new hero who is Kurogiri, and a new stage. I don't know if we were expecting that, but that did caught me off guard. It is not bringing crossplay. It is not bringing crossplay, not yet. That's still in the future, I guess. So, I guess where do we start? There's also a balance patch. Do we begin with the new hero, maybe? That's the biggest thing? Or do we go to new stage immediately? What do you think?
I think we can just comment real quick on the stage.
Okay, let's go. Chaos City is the name of the stage. It's brand new. It's not a remix or anything, right? It's like the third stage for Ultra Rumble.
Correct. It's the third stage proper. Nice. And they actually also went back to the USJ and updated it. Mm-hmm. They added jump pads to it.
Jump pads?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we saw them. Wait, on this patch?
Yeah, on this one.
But we saw that. Okay. Oh, we saw them on a UA Island, and now they're doing the same for. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
This map also has a lot of jump pads, not only vertical but also horizontal, to get you like up a ledge. Interesting.
That's the way they're like making characters that don't have a lot of mobility maybe stronger. It's like, okay, everyone has mobility now because you just stand on these things.
And
right?
This map, like, you have like 3/4 of it is pretty open. It's just city streets, the entrance this place, for example.
Okay, we can pause on some of these frames because they seem to be very good overviews of the whole stage. So you're saying they're pretty open. There's a lot of open areas.
But then you have a lot of some buildings that are just crammed. They're stacked.
Right, this industrial zone here, it seems like if you're down there, it seems like you could take a lot of corners. You could break a lot of lines of sights.
Yeah.
Yeah,
then
okay,
you have
thanks, Hawks.
that train tracks. You can just walk all across it.
Cool.
And that just ties the top of the map to the bottom.
So it runs across the whole thing. Gotcha. Oh, let me go back to the Mount Lady. Yeah, big city type beats. Okay.
Nothing much to say here. That mansion, the Paranormal Liberation Front Army mansion, you can enter it. You can. There's like 4 or 5 floors, and then there's an underground that extends to the front of it.
Like comes out of a garage sort of deal, like maybe.
No, you see those jump pads to the right?
Okay, jump pads to the right. That
the glowing lines.
Oh, the glowing lines. Yeah. Okay.
More over there. There's an underground that you can jump out of.
Gotcha. This is
underground.
Another underground. So we got a cave as well. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, it seems like a fully realized city. Honestly, like
it is.
Getting some similar vibes to the second map in a lot of these urban areas. But it seems to have some
Dimension underground. That is the entrance.
Stuff. Gotcha. Okay, cool.
And here at the end of the trailer, if you let it play a little, they teased the upcoming skill set, which is Denki. And since it's already in the files, we've data mined it and we know what it is.
Okay. What's the type?
Technical
Denki coming up.
It has aimbot, it has traps, just like Davi, but better. And you know Denki's Gamma, the charge?
Yeah.
Well, it's longer, faster, and if you hit someone, it gives you 2 other charges. So you can just link it.
Neat. Kurogi, On the other hand, so what's people's feels on it? I guess people like new stages, right? More content is just good. But Kurogiri, let's see what this guy's got. You know,
he's a support first and foremost.
Support first and foremost. Gotcha.
And it's not. Oh, his support like Overhaul was support, or Compress is support, or Momo is support. No, you should hang back with this guy, like for real. Just don't pop off and support actually.
Supports you into the graveyard.
He's alpha, basically.
Right. So that shoots and then it lingers for a while.
And it multi-hits, yeah. It deals pretty good damage, especially to down people.
Right, because they can't move. But you see this, you want to move away, right? Okay, so Beta, Warp Gates. Big gimmick,
it's
right?
Kurogiri. What did you expect?
Of course he has a Warp Gate. So let me just mute this guy.
If you tap Beta, you just make the portal instantly. Bam.
Like
nothing to it.
Gotcha.
If you hold it...
Wait, but how does it know where the exit is?
It's a sec distance.
Okay. So it goes in there, in that building in this case, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it lingers, so if you just go yourself, your teammate can follow later.
And this is like targeting an enemy, right?
Yeah, if you hold it and there's an enemy on the path of it, it teleports the enemy to you.
Is it line of sight stuff, or is it like all for one?
It's a projectile.
Okay. Oof. So you have to aim it. Okay.
Yeah. And that's a level 9 beta. Whoop.
Okay. Whoa.
Look how far he goes.
Whoa, look at that distance.
This is not even how far he can go with it, because we'll talk about Gamma later.
Okay. I guess we can talk about Gamma now. What's up with Gamma Shadow Haunt?
This is a drone ability.
What's that mean?
You press Gamma and you just send out this shadow ball. You control it.
Okay. And you're
you
vulnerable
can just shoot from it.
here.
You shoot. Yeah, you're vulnerable.
Oh, you shoot? He's just shooting from the ball?
You can shoot Alpha, and then, as you saw, you can shoot Beta.
Oh.
Which teleports an enemy to you. But you can also teleport directly to the ball if you just long tap Gamma.
Okay.
But what happens if you throw Beta from the drone and then you just don't hit an enemy? It creates a portal wherever it hits, linked directly in front of Kurogiri.
So you can, and the distance is not.
Yeah,
the
it's
limit
infinite.
of the distance is not like Kurogiri's anymore. It's the portal. So
yeah, basically, and the duration you have on this thing is almost eternal. You can send like one corner of UA Island, throw this drone, navigate it to like the shopping mall or the other corner of the map, throw a portal, and you just go.
So like, let's say round start. I mean, your abilities are not leveled up, right? But you see where everyone's dropping. No one dropped on the big chest. He's probably the best character to just like take a whole team there, right?
Yeah.
That's
that
interesting.
Or a Hawks brings his red dabby with him. Bring your child to work day.
Okay. That's cool. Then we have a special action, which when I saw this, it felt underwhelming to me. But you let me know.
Oh, you have no idea how this works, Glovekun.
Okay.
You see this and you go, oh, it's pretty unassuming. You just
it's like, oh, just bring a downed opponent, bring a downed ally to me, basically, right? That's what it is.
How it works is that no matter where you're looking, it brings all downed allies to you.
Okay.
So even if two are down, you can just tap it once and they both teleport to you.
Gotcha. So you really just want to stay hidden and support.
No, not just hidden. The other thing is that this has no range.
What? It's global?
The map, it's global.
Okay. No. Okay, that's good.
You see them go down. Oh, bail out. Which is why Kurogiri is a lot more support than others, because you just kind of want to be further away from your team than other characters.
Yeah, you give everyone a second life. Damn, that's cool. That's cool.
And he has 2 charges of this.
2 charges? Oh, and 1 charge brings them both to you, right?
Correct.
It's not... God, okay. This felt bad when I saw it, but now that you say the range thing, okay. I can see that.
He's very fun from what I've been able to play. And I've been able to play very little because this setup I have is dog shit.
There's also a balance patch. I don't know if there's like anything we want to talk about system adjustments specifically or like character balance, but there are new systems that we need to talk about. So where do you want to go?
Well, first of all, we can just go through the list real quick.
Okay.
Because not a lot of it is very big. The biggest thing is that shielded characters like Red Kirishima or Kendo now actually get staggered if you use, if you use All for One's beta on them.
Okay.
They used to be able to just block it.
Okay.
And Mount Lady actually got a good buff.
Increased damage reduction rates on Gigantification, so she takes less damage. Form. Gotcha. Adjusted to maintain damage reduction during shrinking phase. Okay, so she doesn't get nuked while shrinking.
Yeah.
Adjusted so attacks are less likely to cancel Gigantification. What attacks cancel it?
All Might's Gamma, the tornado. She could just spin and throw it out of it,
gotcha.
Or anything that force it down.
Change to allow activation without 100% full gauge. That's good. It's really good. She can go giant like at 20%, but only for a short time. It's nice. That's nice.
Compress is gonna see a lot more play with the alpha buff.
Increased contents and explosion effects for levels 1 through 9, and the size on levels 4 and 7. Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I think Denki is also the other one that's going to get a lot more play because that special action buff. It's unassuming at first, but the extended range of the stun is a lot bigger than you think.
Okay. Good to know. But let's talk about some new features here. So we got the chaos, we got the jumping platforms, we got icons on the minimap, increased maximum inventory sack, added season license XP items for earning XP points for each license. What's going on here?
Basically, you know how daily and weekly missions, as well as seasonal missions, you had like, oh, you get this reward if you do it. Do the mission for a reward. Yeah. Now instead of getting a reward, you get license XP for all daily missions and all weekly missions.
Okay. I think the rewards we got were like pretty minor already. It was kind
They were pretty good because they were red tickets.
Oh, there were red tickets in there, right? Wait, they took the tickets. What?
Not entirely.
Okay.
Because they took the tickets you get weekly during the whole season, and they put them in the license.
Okay, so if you complete the license, you get the same number of tickets as if you were playing every week. Is that
more or less? But I think they give you a little less tickets in exchange for having a lot more tuning rewards to the license.
Tuning, and the tuning system is the system we all hate.
The outfit stuff.
Okay, I don't hate this if we're not losing too many tickets, because that means, let's say there's a week that you couldn't play, like you can grind it out in another week, right? And you didn't lose those tickets, all those tickets immediately. That's not necessarily a bad thing.
They also made the license more expensive to adjust to this, so there's that too.
Okay.
It's 13k crystals.
Okay.
Which you can earn in one season.
You can still earn in a season, but like, okay. Can we stop going that direction, please? Like, bring back the game.
Yeah, and as you can see here,
Yeah.
They made adjustments to the spectator system on the Steam version.
Right, yeah, the Steam version is still the only one with a spectator mode.
Yeah, quality of life stuff.
Some good quality of life stuff. Observer mode can see Coda's position, which is nice. Like you can see like what teams are near Coda. You can go like, oh, are they gonna find them in a commentary event or whatever.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, and that's Ultra Rumble.
That's basically it. Yeah.
Okay.
There's a developer blog they released, but it's basically going over all of this.
Gotcha.
Overall, I think this is good. I mean, Kurogiri, a new map, a lot of content. Still gonna be looking out for what we think of the monetization changes. As a whole, I think someone did the math, and the conclusion is it's a little less friendly to free-to-play people, but
not in a way that's super significant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. That's the most negative feeling I have on this game is that how greedy it got with a lot of its systems. The rental system is the biggest one by far. But
yeah, I think that rental
instead
is
of
the
like
biggest
instead of
loss.
like walking it back this way, it's like another step towards that greedy stance that
Not
they
even.
were,
It's
they were
like
having.
they're not taking
though
a
it's
step
like
forward or a step back. They're just stepping to the side every other patch.
right. Yeah, this is a very minor step. This is not the step that makes me mad. It's just like, okay, can you please stop going that way? You know, maybe this is them slowing down, which is something, but. Yeah, I can't even be too vocal about
now
this.
that we have Kurogiri, that means we only have 2 more known characters from the initial leak. We only have Shinso and Monoma.
Shinso and Monoma are the only ones left that we know of, and hopefully they can keep things airtight for the next DLCs.
Well, no,
so.
because we already know what characters they are working on.
God damn it.
That's not...
God
this is the character that follows.
Right.
But we have an idea of like the next 6 characters after Monoma.
According to one lucky boy in chat, they didn't make overall free this season, but haven't explained why. Do you have anything there?
Overhaul was meant to be free this season.
Well, when they release a new character, the oldest character.
Yeah, but was it Overhaul's turn? I don't remember.
Okay.
I mean, Overhaul, then...
Let's see.
I'm fucking blanking out, dude.
DLC. Let's see. Oh, it's not DLC. It's characters. It was him, according to... Alright, so... This is not in order.
Yeah.
Last season, Mirio became free. Okay.
Yeah, Mirio.
So, yeah, who came after
and
Mirio?
Yeah, Overhaul, yeah. Then they released Hawks, Nejire, and Kurogiri. Person Maiga and Kurogiri.
Yeah, okay.
In that case,
So there's 5 characters in the gacha now.
Yeah. Then I'd assume it's because of Present Mike, because they released in the same season as Overhaul.
Oh, I see. They released 2 characters in the same season.
In which case, they better take both of them out next season. Otherwise, that's bullshit.
Right, they would both become free. You have to. You have to. Anyway, thanks, Smoke. That's your update on My Hero, My Hero Ultra Rumble. And we're gonna move on.
Yeah, My Hero.
Sorry, I choked on My Hero. We're gonna move on to another Bandai game. Death Note Killer Within, the social deduction game, or the social, I don't know, the spy game. The Among Us clone. It's getting a big update on January 29. So this stuff kind of leaked ahead of time that we were going to get a new role for Death Note. And apparently it's next week, next Wednesday. Mello is coming out. Here's the Among Us Mello. He basically can shoot people. He can shoot 1 person per turn, and he's trying to kill the Kira. If he kills L, he does... that's bad. That's bad. He doesn't want to kill L. He just wants to shoot Kira. I don't know what's the advantage to arresting him if you're L, but we'll find out next week as we try this out and check out the role. Just take his gun.
Yeah, no loud gun.
Wouldn't the advantage be that he's not killing your people?
Maybe, but also like he's trying to get Kira same as you, but I guess you don't win as a team.
He doesn't get to explore by himself. Yeah, like...
Yeah. Well, let's move on to another gun. Gammas are out. So is Gohan Superhero, Piccolo Superhero, and Cell Max. That is the first DLC pack for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. We saw the trailer last week, and now the DLC is out. 11 characters for about, I think, 18 bucks, 19 bucks. That's how much this DLC costs. Sounds a little expensive. It does come down to like $1.60 per character. Which is not bad. That said, you're not gonna play a lot of these characters, so maybe you're paying a lot to play Beast Gohan or whatever. Yeah, I think this DLC is overall good. Obviously, this is the first DLC of Sparking Zero, so we don't have anything else to compare it to. But overall, I think they did a good job of balancing like. Okay, this character is going to be viable in ranked. Beast Gohan is really good. So he's like a UI Goku. And characters that have some good fan service, like the Gammas. I think Piccolo doesn't really have either. I mean, they cooked with some animations for him, but I think his movesets are kind of boring. And then I think Piccolo Giant. Piccolo Giant has something unique, which is he's, I believe, the first giant that can transform back to a small form. The only other giant that can kind of do that is Janemba, but he's transforming forward, not back. Other than that, if you go giant, you usually cannot go back in this game. But Giant Piccolo and Cell Max have very similar movesets, and I kind of didn't like that. So if you're selling a DLC pack with 11 characters, having two that kind of feel duplicates is not a good look. But overall, I think this DLC is good. The 11 characters, the exclusive costume is Piccolo's from Super Hero, where he disguises himself as one of the Red Ribbon Army soldiers. And 3 custom battles. I actually just completed them today, and yeah, they're good. They're challenging. They're complex. I think these custom battles are really good, and I like that they're not just doing characters, they're still doing offline content if you choose to buy the DLC. Now, on top of that, there was a balance patch. I want to say that the big thing here is, first of all, quick match. You can just queue for quick match instead, and it just doesn't open a quick match room. It actually queues for a quick match, so that's good. Wait time has been added before matchmaking begins as a penalty based on the number of times you rage quit on ranked. It's good that we're having more penalties for ranked. And now on training, you can set your opponent to guard after attacks, so you can test what's a true combo and what's not. Give me 1 second. But as far as balance changes, I think they're targeting a lot of the stuff that players dislike, a lot of the cheese, which is good. The big one, I think, is, where is it? Grand Slash. So the sweep. Hitting an opponent that is, basically you can't do 2 Grand Slashes in a row. You do that and the opponent just falls off the combo, just like any other rush follow-up. That's the big one that kind of got rid. It can still kind of do infinites, but the timing is super tight. It's not as easy to cheese anymore. The other stuff is stuff that players usually complain about, but I think it's not super significant. For instance, for super counter, the time between being able to perform an input has been increased after unsuccessfully. Basically, this is, if you fail a super counter, you now have a bigger cooldown before you can super counter again. It's to prevent you from mashing it, but it didn't prevent shit because the nerf, I didn't feel it, honestly. If you told me it's the same, I would believe you. If you do some data mining, you might find the difference, but I don't think it's a big enough difference. Perception also now like spends key when you activate it. I don't think that's a big deal because the key it takes is very minor. The recovery, however, like if you let go of perception, there's a bigger recovery window, which makes it a lot easier to punish perception with stuff like a super. You see perception, you press the super button, yeah, they're not gonna let go of perception and block in time because they have recovery now. So I think this is a really good change, even though it is also kind of small. I think most hard knockdowns are just gone at this point. For instance, when blown back from a lift strike, holding down the button will activate impact recovery once you hit the ground. Previously, you would be in a hard knockdown if someone just mashed square after a lift strike. You just go spinning down to the ground, you'd be knocked down, and then it would take you a while to get up. Now, if you hit the ground, you can immediately recover. In fact, lift strike does not even knock you all the way down to the ground anymore. Something that's not in the patch notes. And then also when blown back, spinning, hold down the button to activate impact recovery once you hit the ground. And that's in general, that's not just for lift strike. So basically there's no hard knockdowns anymore, which is nice. This is some small stuff, I think, except for this. This is the Goku Super Saiyan 4 skill, where he goes, all I need is 5 seconds, and he gets a bunch of buffs for 5 seconds. This was buffed in the last patch, so his damage went through the roof, and now it also recovers his ki, so it is basically buffs plus full power charge. Really, really powerful stuff. Kaioken is cheaper now for Goku Whirly. That's cool if you run Goku Whirly, but I don't think so. Oh, the stuff they added by accident, the skills after in small combo gaps, that's gone. They removed that, thank God. So back to normal. That's Sparking Zero, but today is actually the DLC release day. We've been playing it since Monday because it's early access if you buy the season pass. But today is actually DLC day, and they also introduced the legendary Warrior face-off mode. The idea is that you challenge yourself up against characters with sky-high power levels, and first up was Broly. So for a limited time, you can play against this all-powerful Broly. I gotta say it was easy, bro. I gotta say they did a lot harder custom battles. That if you can beat those, this is not going to be a problem. On top of that, they let you use capsules, so even if you're struggling, you can just like equip some really powerful capsules on your character and beat it if you want. There's a bunch of challenges in there if you want to grind out all the rewards. Some of them are like beat this character 30 times or whatever, and you can totally like do it super fast if you have the right capsules and you just mash supers. You can definitely get it done. What do you think's coming with gift boxes? I don't know, bro. I saw the gift boxes a while ago and I'm like, I have no idea. It's for when the servers go down or whatever. They want to make good. They give you some Zenny. I don't know. They might have something in mind. We'll see. But that is Sparking Zero. Let's talk about the other big 2025 game, Bleach, Rebirth of Souls. Komamura got announced, to no one's surprise, I think. I think everyone knew this guy was coming. They actually did the Giants. They did it. We have the second Giant awakening in the game. The first one was Renji. This one is a bigger Giant. Yeah, signature move, Tenken. Basically, you activate it when he presses the button once, and then he can just slash you wherever you are. But he does need to press the button once to activate it, so he needs space to do it the first time. Divine Punishment is a charge that is armored, so he cannot be interrupted doing this. He just gets in for free. Seems like you can block it easy though. But if you just block, you might get hit by this Imperial Authority, which is a huge unblockable move. Now, he seems really powerful, but his Bankai might be where his weakness is. So he releases the Giant, and you're going to see it in a second. But the Bankai, much like Renji, will be cancelled when Reishi is depleted or a certain amount of time passes. And after the Bankai is cancelled, actions using Tenken signature move will not be available, and it will become difficult to attack opponents from a distance. So I don't know, the way this is written is still terrible. So it says, actions using Tenken, common, signature move, comma. So I don't know if it's just the signature move or all actions that use Tenken, like the Divine Punishment. It says Tengen Myo, but I think Tengen is just the Giant, right? I don't know. Maybe Bleach lore experts can let me know. But here's the Giant.
Wow, have you not read Bleach?
No, I've not read Bleach. Actually, I haven't read Bleach. I've read
How
Thousand Year
long
Blood
can
War.
we stretch this joke?
I've read Thousand Year Blood War. Nah, I don't know. This joke is gonna go forever. Into the game's launch, into the season pass. It's too big.
Into the sequel.
Yeah, I'm gonna become the #1 Bleach player in the world.
You're going to cover Demon Slayer.
I'm finally excited to play Bleach.
I'm still gonna have that fucking thing chasing me.
You're gonna be covering Demon Slayer too, and you'll be called a fake Bleach fan.
I've been called a fake Demon Slayer fan as well, and a fake Dragon Ball fan, and a fake Naruto fan. So it's perfect.
And a fake My Hero fan.
That I don't think I have.
Shows who you should be sticking with. Just saying.
No, Smoke will call you that for free.
I'll call you that. Just
I am the faker. #1 League of Legends player. That's me. Yeah, so Kawamura either finishes the opponent during Bankai or is screwed. Because he becomes a much weaker character from the looks of it. And in other news, completely, and this is going to come out of left field for a lot of you, but coming soon, One Piece Lego. Specifically, the Netflix One Piece. So there's a collaboration coming, and we didn't know what this was for a few minutes. Now we do it, and it's apparently a Lego set. They're gonna make a Lego set in collaboration with One Piece Netflix, which is cool.
They're apparently doing a set series, so maybe more than one.
Maybe more than one. It's not really video games, so I don't know why this is here. But
it's anime.
I think when they announced this, we were like, "Is it a Lego game? Let's see." And oh no, it's just sets. Okay, cool. All
It was
anyway.
never gonna be a game.
Hashtag ad. It's not
I mean,
an
it's
ad.
neat
I
that they're
wasn't
still
paid.
doing things with Netflix One Piece, because imagine people still waiting for more on that.
Yeah, we're still. Season 2 is coming. So yeah. Could be a Lego show. Could be a Lego show. But since we're not talking about video games, let's talk about the Guilty Gear anime. They got a trailer finally out, and this thing's coming out on April 5th. I don't have the day here. Okay.
Yeah, for some reason, the English dub trailer doesn't have anything on it. It just says April, but the Japanese one does. It's getting broadcast on April 5th in Japan.
So what do you mean English dub trailer? There's no trailer for the...
There's no English dub, but English
Well,
subs.
Both trailers are in
specifically,
Japanese.
the English side of the trailer
Yeah.
is only saying Crunchyroll on April, but the Japanese one is getting broadcast on April 5th.
What I got from this trailer, and I'm not gonna watch it because of copyrights, is that she's a racist. So the protagonist
Yes, I mean,
is a racist.
that's how Guilty Gear works, yeah. Everyone's racist to the gears.
Sorry?
Yeah, no one likes Gears.
She doesn't like gears. Does she look like a gear? She looks like a cute waifu. Why are you discriminating the gears? Come on. So yeah, April 5th.
That's like IRL racism.
It's coming out. It's coming out. We found Nen Impact in the wild, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know
I already
what
was
this is.
even being kind of held. I just saw, because I'm part of the Nen Impact server, they're just posting this stuff.
Oh, we don't know where this is. But Nen Impact was spotted, and this is the new build. And here's a little bit of gameplay. Now, there's a lot of screenshots with mechanics. I don't know if Andrew wants to talk about it, but this shit goes on forever. Let me pull it.
Yeah.
Real quick. It's like they took pictures of all the menus, right? So you can see what all the buttons do. I got hella bored reading this, but
That's fair.
Andrew's like, "Yo, Nen stance is how you do everything."
I think it's a counter stance where you also activate your very large pushback and launcher moves. Unless you're in the air, in which case there's a knockdown. If you ever played Marvel vs. Capcom, that's just to think of it like the S button, I guess.
Right.
Everything else is classic tag game stuff. You got your X Factor, your switching and assists, your attacking. Yeah.
Spotted in the wild. Maybe they give us some news.
Maybe there'll be more.
Maybe there'll be
better gameplay.
I mean, I looked at this game and I was like, oh, okay, they changed the HUD. I don't see too much different here. But like, also, this is a game that doesn't feel great from the start, from my experience, right? And if you watch early gameplay, not only from these guys, but from anyone that has played this, if you watch their first match, this is what it looks like every time. Okay, like...
The Minecraft music's really fit in the background for this.
It fits. It just doesn't feel great at the start, and then you start to get frustrated because like the floaty movement and stuff is not linking the way you want it to, and you start looking at the clock and go, well, I only have 10 more minutes with this game, so you start holding the auto combo button and doing auto combos with every character, and that's been the gameplay, the footage that we've gotten all the time. I think it's going to take a while for players to like figure out how to play this. I think you need to put this in the hands of players that have like an hour to lab it, to practice it.
They did that at EVO. I'm kind of hoping they do that again.
Combos. Yeah, that's what it needs. Because I'm looking at this gameplay and going, well, nothing significantly different is happening, you know, from what we've seen before. So it's hard for me to go, yo, it's got better. Because I don't know if it did. But what's getting better is Granblue Fantasy Versus. They're adding the man with the sandals.
Let's go.
Dandy shoes, finally.
Everyone's favorite golden boy, most highly ranked fucking character to be in the game in every
#1
region.
character poll. It took him a season to get in here.
So like, does he actually have sandals, or is it just a play on his name?
It's just a little funny thing with his name because it's Sandal
His name.
Fawn.
He does not have.
False
He
advertising.
doesn't have any sandals.
There's no shoes. There's no sandals, but he is there.
No. But what he does have is multiple elements. And he applies that into his gimmick, his 5U, where he can choose any of the 4 Tetra elements: fire, wind, earth, and water, and they change what he does. So they will give him passive buffs, like wind will give him more ground movement speed. They will completely change his projectile based on the elements. So fire will give it more hits, water will summon its own projectile that can eat other projectiles, wind will give him an air dash, ground will give him like these ground spikes across the floor.
So
and he can change these at any point. Yeah, he's the avatar.
Literally the avatar.
It sounds like I don't need to buy any more DLC because this guy's a lot of characters already.
Yeah. And he thought, oh,
But continue
if
buying
that
it
was
anyway.
it, then it'd be fine. But no, he also just has a stance where he sheaths a sword, and he can have multiple follow-ups with that. Like, you'll see it like the start where like you
Let's go,
dash
Miss
back.
Miner again.
Can
Like,
you
he'll
put this
dash
guy
back.
in Relink so I can play that game again?
Is he so unrealistic?
he is in Relink.
Fuck. I got exposed.
Sandalphon was the last
Fake
character they added
Granblue
into
fan, let's
Relink.
fucking go.
Yeah.
I am a fake Granblue
So-
fan. I will not claim to be a
But
real
yeah,
Granblue fan at
he
all.
comes out in February 26th.
February
They did-
26 with a 2.0
did
balance
show-
update.
Yeah. They also showed the roadmap of the 4 other characters that are coming throughout the year.
Yes, they
So there'll
did.
be 5 characters in total for the season.
Yeah, that
Which-
I'm eyeing you, Arxis. Fucking, where's the 6th? Where's the 2B? Where?
No.
What surprises
Like,
up your sleeve? I'm not.
The dates are a bit concerning because it is like one like every seasonal time, and then the last one's like early next year. So
Where's the
they've got
winter?
shit-
Where's the winter? You know? I guess early
Yeah.
2026
We are in
is winter.
winter.
Early could be still considered the wrong one.
It is winter. It is winter. It is totally winter.
So, yeah.
Cool.
But they don't want to put winter for some reason. They just say early just to make it, you know. They could say
I
late
mean,
2025.
If you do
or-
winter 2025, you could still put them out in 2026, but this way it avoids confusion.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well-
Any news on the Cyberpunk Guilty Gear thing? No.
No, like
That's after. Is Lucy coming?
Lucy
Is
is
she the
Lucy's
next
the last
Lucy?
one.
Oh, she's the last
Yeah,
one. So
yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be a while.
So you gotta
Yeah.
wait until like
You-
at post dual
Yeah.
rulers at
Yeah.
best.
Yeah.
You're still
Yeah.
getting the anime first Venom, right?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
getting
Then
Venom,
you're
which has
getting
already
the-
been delayed.
Exactly.
And then you're getting
to March.
Yumika, the racist
and then after March, you
character.
get April, which is the anime, and then the anime character comes to the game, and then you have Lucy. So like,
And
Yeah, then you have
Yeah.
Lucy. But yeah, Sandy, as you said before, will be coming with the 2.0 balance update. So there's going to be potentially a lot of changes for a lot of characters. Unfortunately, not much has been said for what people have been playing in the Frosty Faustings demo. But one thing I have seen that everyone's talking about is Brave Counter, everyone's favorite defensive mechanic in that game, is minus on block now. It's not safe or plus.
So it's plus before. Fucking imagine
Yeah.
guard
Whoa,
canceling
whoa.
and being your turn.
what move?
Yeah. Brave Counter.
Okay.
It was essentially the guard cancel, and when you guard
Yeah,
canceled,
yeah.
they did it and blocked it. The opponent was plus anyways, so
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't
Yeah,
use it.
it's now minus. People saying it's not punishable, but it's now minus.
Gotcha.
So you have to commit to something stupid now.
All right.
Well,
Uh, yeah.
There will be one more thing. Before the patch comes out on the 21st, there will be a live stream of 2.0. So there'll be a lot more potential character changes that they'll show there. Probably they'll show a bit more Sandalphon.
Did you say
he's
21st?
the next one.
Yeah, 21st. So 5 days before Sandalphon.
5 days before it comes out. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
In February.
That makes sense. And that is only one day after the Fatal Fury City of the Wolves open beta test begins. If you guys are interested in this new fighting game, it's going to have 8 playable characters in this open beta. So I'm going to say Cristiano Ronaldo is not one of them. But you can play as any of the 8 characters, February 20 to February 24. PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam, open beta. It's open. Anyone that wants to try it can try it. So that's next month as well. And that's going to do it for Around the Bush, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to watch this live, I'm on twitch.tv/Globku every Friday doing the news. We do a little Q&A before and after the show. If not, enjoy you guys. I hope you guys enjoy watching over there on the YouTube side of things. Thanks for watching. See you there. Boy.